What's up guys, and welcome back to our NWA TNA series in TEW 2016. We're at our show NWA TNA 11. Last time around we had our Terry Funk Memorial Tournament, which was won by Rob Van Dam, and the time before that we had Hollywood Hogan defeating Ken Shamrock. So you better guess where this show is opening with. We're going to open with a freestyle angle, where Hollywood Hogan is going to get challenged by RVD. So RVD challenges Hogan. I think Hogan is going to do the whole, oh, you can only wrestle me when you beat Kevin Nash. Not Jeff Nash. Jeff Nash a thing? Or have I invented that? We're going to want to be unscripted, won't he? So there we go, and that sets up our main event, where obviously RVD is going to beat Kevin Nash. Pinfall. Nash is furious, keep strong. Okay, plan B. Info, we've done it a few times already. Nah. RVD, it's a pinfall win. Or actually, instead of doing that, RVD has to beat So there we go, we're going to have like a fun mystery partner match where it's going to be, oh, who's it going to be? Is it going to be Sting? No, because we don't have him under contract. So we're going to have Jeff Jarrett and Kevin Nash. And I think, let's have it be Monty Brown. He's all the way up at main eventer now. Or in fact, could we just have it be AJ Styles? No, I like Monty Brown moving into feuding with them. So let's have RVD get the victory over Jarrett, because Nash will take the pin. There we go. So let's alter these storylines we have ongoing, because some of these have ended now. We want to end this storyline. Add Monty Brown to this one. And we've also got the X Division 1, we're going to keep going. We've got Abyss's Monster Push. It's kind of stalled a bit, but we're working on it. I don't know, I think I'm going to slow down Abyss's push and give more of his momentum towards pushing Samoa Joe, which is sort of contained in this storyline. We've got our tag team storyline, and we've got I'm kind of actually enjoying this Disco Ernest Miller feud, so I'm going to keep doing that because that's fun. And I might end PG and Finlay, move them to new storylines. So let's add another match. Let's give Triple X a team match, because we hardly ever use them as a trio. So Triple X versus America's Most Wanted, so we're advancing the tag thing, and someone else. Maybe we have Tommy Dreamer now. He's now arrived after the storyline he was in is done, but well, the show I was gonna bring him in for his past, but you know, we can do something fun with him. That should be a good match. Steal the show. We're gonna have Daniels, I think, pin your Paris. Let's have another singles match. We're just going to try and get all our main event matches dealt with. Let's have Norman Smiley. Don't have Norman Smiley versus Hogan? That sounds kind of fun. Well, try that. See what kind of rating that gets. And give it a slow build. else we have that we could be using? I have literally no use for the naturals at this point. I might try and just get rid of them, seeing as they don't have good team chemistry. Or in fact, actually, even if they don't have good team chemistry, they can lose a handicap match on their way out. Samoa Joe beats both of them. No. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. So, these two guys are going to lose on their way out. Samoa Joe dominates. Both of them are kind of getting buried, I suppose. Decisive win by submission. Let's throw in another singles match. I kind of want to keep building up AJ's momentum because he's pretty high at this point. So let's have AJ. Do I want to have another AJ Taka Michinoku match? Or do I want to have Psychosis versus Taka Michinoku instead? I kind of do. Let's see how that does. Psychosis, pinfall, open match, all out match. No, not open. There we go. So that's 5 minutes. I need to have 8% matches. So that's like a decent match count. So we can just throw in some angles. So let's have a. We've got to continue the Battle of the Boogie. Ernest Miller is going to cut a promo on Disco. Put that here. Make that our main event, because that is our main event, really. Add a. Is there no, like, just stare down? I want, like, you know, just to, like Hogan to come out on the ramp and be like, whoa, after, you know, after the match. It's not really a pull apart brawl. You know what, we'll just use a generic freestyle angle. So Hogan, RVD, both on overness. There we go. So there we go, NWA TNA 11. Do we want to continue building up in the southwest? I think we probably do. Last show was 9. So yeah, let's run one there. Let's run this show and see how we do. So our opening segment with RVD challenging Hogan. It's a 75, very nice. And our opening contest, a decent match, well, actually a decent wrestling but not much heat. Triple X defeat Air Paris and AMW after Daniels pins Air Paris with the last rights. It's a 50, and Chris Harris has a fractured cheekbone, which is pretty bad. Well, I hope he's not too badly hurt. Ernest Miller cuts a promo hyping up his match with Disco. It's a 53C. Always can rely on Ernest Miller and Disco having good promos, good wacky comedy promos. Samoa Joe, a poor match, squashes the naturals. That should really be a shorter match, really. 70 match rating for Joe, 15 for both the naturals. They're both going. And I bet they had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Psychosis defeats Taka Michinoku in 15-20 by pinfall with a guillotine leg drop, getting a 63C. They have great chemistry, nice. I wish Taka wasn't leaving. I might just edit him to not be a freelancer, but now I've signed him as a freelancer. He stays as it for some reason in the data, I don't know why. But I think I'll probably remove his freelancer status and try and keep him, because I hate freelancers so much. They're really bad. And about that had fantastic heat and decent wrestling. Hollywood Hogan defeats Norman Smiley in 16-20 by pinfall with a big leg drop. Oh, Hogan wins. Then our main event of the evening, and about great heat and good wrestling. Monty Brown and RVD defeats Jeff Jarrett and Kevin Nash in 15-07 when RVD defeats Jeff Jarrett by pinfall with a frog splash. It was a 65. Nash and Jarrett were the two best guys in the match. But RVD's only 2 points behind them, and Monty Brown's a 55, but he's only been wrestling for like less than a year now, I think. And then after the match, RVD and Hogan have a stare down, and they're like, whoa, whoa, brother, and dude. Oh, it's brother versus dude. Only in NWA TNA. Well, if that isn't a show closer, I don't know what it is. Like, the show got 62C. We used the naturals too much, and our popularity's up in 6 regions. I think I'm going to get rid of them. Oh, look, there's Rey Mysterio. Bring in Rey Mysterio Sr. and pretend he's Rey Mysterio Jr. He's just, you know, since WCW's shut down, he's had a rough time, you know. Chris Harris is injured. Is he actually out with injury? He is. Oh no. Physical. Oh, he's working through it, for. How long is he injured for? Daniels, RVD, need time to heal. Andy Douglas is poor ring psychology. James Storm isn't charismatic. I'm going to listen to one of those. Chase Stevens. Just going to release the 2 of them. And Andy Douglas. Shame, really, that they didn't have good team chemistry. Yeah, so if I try and negotiate, he's leaving. Okay, so if I remove the fact that he's a freelancer, he'll still do that, won't it? Because the game... No. Because the game hates me. None? There we go. Yeah, because he's a freelancer and he feels it's time to move on. Ugh. I hate freelancer status. You know, even before he's leaving, I might just leave it off him. Even if that means one of the Japanese companies will just come in and sign him. Speaking of freelancers, I think I'm going to take off Steve Corino. I hate it, you know? It's just really bad. I might just take it off everyone I find. What I dislike about it is it's kind of a good idea, like they won't stay for too long, but it's like 3 months and they're away, and I think that's too short, if I'm honest. If it was like, if they signed a contract with you and then wouldn't extend it past however long they agreed, I think that would maybe be better. But like the way it works now, I don't like it at all. Might just be me, though, but yeah, I really don't like it. Let's see if we can... Let's go roster. So we're now down to 42 people. I think that'll do for now. When was that World X Cup that I'm planning on doing? That's not until March, so we've got plenty of time to worry about bringing in people for that. I think that's everything for this episode then. As you can see, you know, we're setting up our next big show. It's our creative meeting. RVD's our number 2 guy in the company. And, you know, he's number 2 to Hogan, so it's not like, you know, he's number 2 to nobody. But yeah, I think this is quite a good show so far. I'm enjoying this series. This is like one of my favourite series I've ever played, and one of my favourite saves I've ever played. Quite excited about, you know, where we're going to go from here as we build up and become like a big boy company. But if you enjoyed this episode, give a like, let's see other stuff I do, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to be like, yo, Mild, hire Puck. He's a very generic high flyer who works for ICW, but not that one. Not the Italian one. Or you want to be like, yo, let me tell you about why you need to hire my boy Lord Tracy. Good old Paul Tracy. Anyway, yeah. And I'll see you in whatever I upload next. Bye.